Welcome back everybody to the last tech tips of the 2021-2022 school year. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I know I've enjoyed filming these and getting some tips and technology tips out to you. We're gonna do a little bit different this time around, and I am gonna give you 5 technology tips that you can use that are my best tips that you can maybe think about during the summer and implement next year. Starting off, number 1, I'm going to talk about video as assessment. Super fun and easy to do. You can use Google Classroom to turn this thing in. You can use Seesaw. It's actually really good with Seesaw because students can video themselves maybe reading, doing a math problem, whatever. It can be as involved as somebody doing a polished, like 5-minute video presentation, or it can be as simple as a 30-minute elevator or 30-second elevator speech where they're just explaining something that they learned. Demonstrate knowledge, turn it in. Super good way to evaluate and assess students, and you can do it on your time. You can grade it on your time instead of right in class right away. So check it out. Check out the link in the email. All right, number 2, self-graded assessments. I'm talking about Google Forms, Kahoot, quizzes, Gimkit, stuff like that where the students take the quiz and get immediate feedback. What's really good about this, you don't have to grade it. Okay, so you don't have to take that time to grade. Students get that really quick, immediate feedback, and the really cool thing is you can use Google Forms with practice sets, or you can create it where if they get a question wrong, it gives them a different question, or it gives them some resources to learn about the questions they got wrong. So take a look at my links in the email and see what you can do with it. Number 3. All right, we're gonna talk about recording your lessons. This doesn't mean every single lesson has to be recorded, but maybe your big lessons are recorded so students can re-watch them if they're missing something, maybe they didn't understand. That way you're not re-teaching that to every student. Another good thing is when students are absent, tell them, hey, go back and look at this. Admittedly, this is way better for those older students because they're more self-directed. But some really good things is flipping your classroom. Don't use up that precious classroom time by just sitting and getting. Have them watch the lesson beforehand. They have any questions, you can answer that right there in class. Okay, it's a good way to go more one-on-one or small groups with your students by flipping your classroom, recording your lessons. Number 4, let's talk about feedback using technology. You got some cool things. Within Google Classroom you have that. Within Seesaw you have that. Google Forms, within each question you can submit back to them feedback on each individual question. There's also an extension called Moat. Take a look at the email. Really awesome. You can give video feedback, you can give audio feedback. You don't have to type anything. You can give really quick, not instant obviously, but really quick feedback, and you can open a dialogue instead of just having written on top of the paper. Great job, that's not great feedback, we all know that, but you don't have to just write and have a one-way dialogue here. You can actually have a two-way dialogue about feedback a lot easier with technology than you could say with a paper or writing it on the paper. So take a look at Moat especially. Otherwise, you can talk to me about Classroom or Seesaw using feedback there. Number 5, last but certainly not least, is try. Don't be afraid to fail. We tell this to our students all the time, just try. Don't be afraid that you're gonna fail. That's how you learn. Same thing with technology. It fails for me just as much as you. I know a little bit more to get around it, but don't be afraid to try something new. Just like any lesson that you try for the first time, it's not gonna go perfectly. Give it a try, and if you want help, I am always here to help you. So throw me an email, call, whatever. Stop me in the hallways. I will definitely help you try anything new with technology. Well, everybody, that does it. We're going to end this school year like we started it, right here on the stands, looking at the elementary school. I hope you had a great year and you learned a little bit from me and you enjoyed these tech tips. If you need anything during the summer, you let me know. I'll be more than willing to help. Just throw me an email. Happy summer. Enjoy this weather.